Good morning and welcome to your Thursday Good Morning KU. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Jasmine.
And we have another huge Royals win last night. That was an exciting game. They got their first win of the World Series.
So exciting. It was 7-2, and now the series is 1-1. And they're actually traveling today to San Francisco for the Game 3 tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm getting really into these Royals games. It's been so exciting to watch. And actually, one of the people that work on Thursday Good Morning KU, Katie, who I usually host with, I've hosted with a few times. She was at the game last night, and she just said it was crazy. The atmosphere was amazing, and you know, it's so fun to be at a game at the K.
I was watching on TV, and I was like, God, I wish I was in there. And that's what I like about series is if you don't play good one game, you always have time to redeem yourself. Come back, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, and I just feel more wins coming on in San Francisco, right?
Feel it in the air.
Yeah, so among the sea of Royals fans, there was one fan that stood out, and I think everyone will know who I'm talking about, whether you watched the game or you were at the game. Behind home plate, there's Marlins, man.
There he is.
Yep, there he is in bright orange Marlins jersey.
Yeah, the owners aren't really happy with his attire, so they've even offered him a private suite to go watch the games, and they've offered him free World Series gear so he can take off that bright orange jersey, but he said no.
He said no. He said, I'm keeping my Marlins jersey on. He's been a huge Marlins fan. He has been a season ticket holder for the Marlins since 1993, the first year that they were a team.
Wow.
Yeah, so he is dedicated.
Yes, he is.
He's gone to so many pro sports games and playoff games. He's been to 27 Super Bowls, more than 200 NBA playoff games, and at least 85 World Series games.
Yeah, like where does he get the time and money to be at all those games?
Fun fact, his seat behind home plate costs $8,000.
$8,000.
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
he is dedicated. He's dedicated to going to these games. Yeah, so before, you know, those seats are very expensive, and, you know, a few fun facts that we found about him is that he is a lawyer in Florida, so that's how he can afford all the seats, I guess.
That law money, yeah.
And he has no wife or kids, so that's how he gets to spend all this time,
all the time
traveling
in the world,
going to these games. And another fun fact is he has 6 of those Marlins jerseys.
Wow, so he can just rotate them, I guess.
He just rotates them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for Marlins man.
Right behind home plate.
Behind home plate.
Holding
I'm sure
it down.
he'll be there at the K if we come back when we come back here for the World Series. So in other news, kind of shifting gears a little bit, there was an exciting bill passed in the Senate yesterday, and this kind of has a lot to do with student athletes. A bill was passed by actually our guest today, who was the writer of the bill, and the bill basically allows for more involvement for student athletes in Student Senate, which is awesome because then there's more opportunities for everyone to get involved.
Yeah. And I heard if they had missed more than 3 Senate meetings, they would have been kicked off, which is like totally unfair to student athletes because they have to travel, practice, and they might not be able to make all the meetings. So this bill like allows them to be more involved and get opportunities. So
right, it gives
pretty
them
cool.
a little more flexibility.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So everyone's voices can kind of be heard equally in Student Senate. Yeah, so that's great.
Cool.
So stay tuned because we will have that guest coming up. And a few more things to brighten your day, just in case you're feeling sad. I don't know why, because the Royals won last night. But just in case you need a few more things, a few more pick-me-ups, we have some fun cat videos to brighten your day.
Those were so cute.
Those were so cute. That was great. Thank you so much, whoever found those videos. So we will be right back. Stay tuned. And we have our guest, Sophia Templin, coming up.
Where you go to college, makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. I'm here with Sophia Templin, who is from the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. She's a softball representative for that committee. Thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, of course.
So, do you have an event coming up as part of this committee, a Halloween-inspired event? Can you tell us a little bit about the event?
Yeah, so every year, Student Athlete Advisory Committee does trick or treat so others can eat. And for the last couple years, we've been going door to door, and we literally knock on the door and ask if they would be willing to donate non-perishable foods, canned goods, and the like to Just Food, which is an organization that collects those items and passes them out to the needy. But so this year, in the past, we haven't felt like we really connected with the kids, and obviously it's so fun to see them in their costumes for trick-or-treating. So this year we're doing an event where we're going to invite them to Allen Fieldhouse on October 29th from 6:30 to 8:30, and they are welcome to interact with student athletes, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a photo booth, and we're doing costume contests. There's going to be candy. It'll be a good time.
That sounds like so much fun. They'll have so much fun being in Allen Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
I know that's one of my favorite spots on campus too. So can you tell us a little about who can be involved in this, whether it's the Lawrence community or?
Right, yeah, no, so anyone. It's open to anybody, just preferably, if you come in costume and you bring a non-perishable food item, you can totally join the fun, and there's even going to be a trick-or-treating bag contest, and the student athletes, we are in costume, and there's a competition between us to see who has the best costume for the team.
That's great. So can you tell us just maybe some examples of some food items that you can bring to donate?
Yeah, I mean, anything that you would donate to a food shelter. So canned goods and the non-perishable items and anything like that. So.
All right, great. Yeah. So what are you dressing up as? I got to ask.
It's a secret. It's a secret. The softball team we're very, very competitive. So it's going to be good.
Secret.
Yeah,
so but win that competition.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so before we break, can you tell us, remind us when the date is and the time?
Yeah, definitely. So October 29th from 6:30 to 8:30 in the Booth Hall of Family of Athletics, which is in Allen Fieldhouse. It's the Hall of Fame.
All right.
So, yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here, and I hope we have a great turnout for this event.
Yeah, me too.
Stay tuned. We have one more guest coming up.
Clear. Okay. Carefully.
Bethany Ann Doak. Ian Donnelly. Kirsty Lynn Dudhit.
Hi, welcome back to Good Morning KU. We have our guest Maddy here with the sports app. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, okay, so FanCred, which is, I'm a community leader for FanCred. It's a really cool app. It's all about like the fans' experience with sports. So I know there are a lot of other, websites out there, and it's all about the, teams and everything, which is great. But this is really a community-based app. So like, when your team's not doing well, you have a whole, community out there who's like, yeah, this stinks. And then, when you are doing well, you have a bunch of other people who are just as excited as you are. And it's cool because there's like a lot of open dialogue. It's a really cool website.
So is it about KU or just all sports teams or?
Well, it's actually about all sports teams, and they have like different sections for everyone. So like I'm the University of Kansas rep, so I post about all things football, basketball, softball, a whole plethora of different sports, and it's really cool. So it's anything from like articles to maybe GIFs, reaction GIFs, to just your opinion on the game, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Where can they get the app?
It's in the App Store, and it's actually pretty exciting. They just released the Android app, so it's in both app stores, the Google Store, and then as well as the iTunes Store.
And does it cost?
No, it's completely free.
Oh, free.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, is there anything else we need to know about this app?
Yeah, it's just like really great for, like really dedicated sports fans and anybody who's wants to be involved in the sports, or like I know I have a lot of friends who just like, like their thing is KU basketball. They don't really care about basketball aside from it, but it's cool because they're able to, live, breathe KU basketball through that. So it's pretty great. And then they have different sort of challenges. Like every day they release a new challenge, like what is your favorite sports moment, or what's your favorite tailgate food. And it's cool because, you go on, you post it, and you actually have other people like, oh yeah, that's my favorite food too. Or, like I remember when that happened, I was so happy. So it's really good stuff.
Really cool. Well, thank you so much for being here, and everybody go get that app, and we will be back with the news.
Hi, I'm Kelly O'Connor.
And I'm Lauren Davidson. This is your Thursday Good Morning KU News Update. A gunman shot over 30 rounds in and around the Canadian Parliament building in Ottawa yesterday. One soldier was killed and 3 more suffered minor injuries. As a result, Canada raised its domestic terror alert level because of the threat posed by radical Islamic organizations. ISIS has called for attacks on Canada and other Western countries that have joined the U.S.-led air campaign against the extremist group in Iraq and Syria.
New evidence in the Ferguson murder case revealed that 18-year-old Michael Brown was shot at close range. He also had marijuana in his system, according to official autopsy and toxicology reports. The information contradicts witness accounts that claim Brown was running away from Officer Darren Wilson. The report supports the fact that Brown was reaching for the gun inside Wilson's police car.
Rebounding from the first game's loss, the Royals offense awakened to score a 7-2 win over the Giants in Game 2 of the World Series. The score was tied after 5 innings, but Billy Butler's run-scoring single started a 5-run 6 to seal the victory. The third game of the series is scheduled for Friday at San Francisco's AT&T Stadium at 7:07 p.m. our time.
Kansas City will sell $5 bottles of Blue, a non-drinkable fountain water at Plaza Customer Service for fans wanting Royal souvenirs. The proceedings will go to the City of Fountains Foundation, which is trying to raise $3 million to repair aging fountains.
In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the Emily Taylor Center for Women and Gender Equality will host a Denim and Pink Day today at the KU Union. Those participating can make a $5 donation to wear jeans and/or pink to show support. There will also be a contest for the Breast Cancer Awareness Award for the best student essay about someone affected by cancer. This is a chance to honor survivors as well as those who have been lost to cancer.
Former KU basketball coach Roy Williams reflected back to his first college coaching job at KU in 1988 during a 10-minute teleconference. With a plan and a confidence that some would call cocky, Williams credited his success solely to his former players. Williams and past KU coaches Larry Brown and Ted Owens will join Bill Self at Monday's 7:30 p.m. speaking engagement in Allen Fieldhouse.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. Please stay tuned for weather with Jasmine and Nick.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back to Good Morning KU. We are back with the weather. Alden, what's it looking like outside?
Well, when I came in this morning, it was nice and sunny and the rain had stopped, but looking up now, it's pretty cloudy and the clouds are booking it out of here actually, but it's still going to be a very nice October day today. Current temperature outside right now is about 60 degrees, so it's pretty nice. And for the rest of the day, you can expect sunny skies in Lawrence with a high of around 72 degrees. There might still be a chance of an isolated sprinkle or two, but don't expect a washout or anything. It'll also be a little bit breezy as well, winds out of the northeast at about 4 to 8 miles an hour. For Friday, it'll be even warmer today, sunny, very unseasonably warm with temperatures approaching 80 degrees, and the weekend is looking even nicer yet. 76 on Saturday and 80 degrees on Sunday. I don't think there are any events going on in Lawrence this weekend, so it's a free weekend. Go outside and enjoy the weather because it's October. It'll be November very soon, and you know that this weather isn't going to last. As for the Royals, they're out in San Francisco tomorrow playing the San Francisco Giants out in AT&T Park. It's cloudy in San Fran right now. It'll also probably be a little bit cloudy there tomorrow as well. Temperatures will be in the 60s with mostly cloudy to overcast skies. I predict a good game with a good chance for another Royals victory. Jasmine?
Thanks, Alden. Thank you guys for watching, and come back tomorrow for Friday's edition of Good Morning KU.